Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?
Hold up.
What's going on, guys? Turkehy back with a brand new video. Now today we have NPL week 6, NPL minors week 6 versus Tone, coach of the main red Clawitzers. Make sure to go check out Tone. He uploads great content. He uploads minors, and I'm pretty sure he's in another league. I can't really remember at the moment, but make sure to go check him out, and everyone else. Everyone's link is in the description in minors. Also subscribe to the NPL channel. There's a lot more analyst videos coming up, as we did just recruit more analysts, so I look forward to that. Also join the Discord, the NPL Discord, and become a TOR Luxrays fan and talk with me, talk with people in the chat, and it's a nice time in their great environment. And yeah, let's not get too off track, and let's hop into the matchup. So the team should appear on your screen right about now. Tone's got Mew, Z Scolipede, Arcanine, Mega Sceptile, Mamoswine, Primarina, Z Zoroark, Kommo-o, Mimikyu, Rotom Fan. He's got, and yeah, the first thing I noticed about his team was that he had no steel type. Like, if you look across his team, he actually has no steel type. So his fairy resists are Arcanine, and if you see there, I have an Azu, which Azu doesn't care about Arcanine. Like, his team struggles to deal with Azu a lot, so that's why it's on my team. Also, his team is very, very fast. Like, the slowest thing being Primarina, and then Mamoswine at base 80. Like, he has a lot of mons above base 80, and then Primarina's base 60 is not that slow. So that's something to note. Other than that, Mega Sceptile is a huge threat. Something like, he's brought this before. He's brought Z Zoroark with like Sludge Bomb to disguise, like to bait in like a fairy type, and then hit that thing up with the Z Sludge Bomb, so that his two dragon types can put in work. So he's done that before, so I gotta watch out for that. If he does bring Zoroark, he's got very, very little hazard removal. I believe his only two options are Mew and Rotom Fan. And if Mew has Defog, that's just one less like coverage move or move that he can run, so that's good for me. He's got a couple rockers. Kommo-o is the rocker I expect the most for him to bring. Like, he could bring Rocks Mew or Rocks Mamo, but I don't really see those coming, because Mamo's a huge threat. Like, Choice Bandit Mamo's a huge threat, and like some sort of taunt Will-O-Wisp Mew is also like annoying for me to deal with. But yeah, his team is like really hyper offense. Not hyper offense, but it's really offense based. He's got very little walls and a lot of pressure offense. So I decided to build a little bit more offensive this week. I still do have a defensive backbone. So I guess you could call this bulky offense. I don't know, but let's just hop into the first one. We got Thundy T with the Thunderbolt, HP Flying, Grass Knot, Nasty Plot with the Citrus Berry, almost max. This outspeeds Mimikyu, I believe. I don't think he's gonna run max speed Mew. I don't think that's kind of weird, so I didn't bother creeping that. This coverage hits his entire team for neutral. I ran HP Flying over Ice because it does more damage to Kommo-o, and it also still like Oko Sceptile. If he's HP invested, it doesn't Oko, but like after rocks and like some chip damage, it will Oko. Grass Knot is nice for Mamoswine, so I don't have to rely on Focus Blast hitting, and it also has the same base power as Focus Blast, so like Grass Knot is the better option overall. And yeah, it breaks this team. Citrus Berry is there, so I could because none of Mew's hits can actually Oko me. Unboosted can't Oko me, and he's not Z Mew, so none of them can Oko me, not even Ice Beam. So Citrus Berry is nice, so I could get out of range of maybe a Arcanine E-Speed or a Mimikyu Shadow Sneak. So that's why Citrus Berry is on there. Also, I could take a hit from Sceptile and also get the Citrus Berry. I could actually eat a Life Orb Mamoswine's Ice Shard at full, and be able to, you know, I live at, like, the max he could do is 99% if he's Life Orb. If he's Banded, it just kills me. But I do live Life Orb, and I could just Grass Knot that thing and send that thing packing. But Yeah, overall good set. Next we have Choice Bandit Azu. This, like I said, he has no fairy resist that also resists water, so Azu just puts in so much work. Like this is a 50-50 every time I bring in Azu, because either I click Play Rough or Liquidation, something is dying. And Knockoff is also there for Mew, in case he's like a Spit F Mew, because I do expect Spit F Mew for like the Lando, for the Thundy, and like it naturally deals with Breloom. So Spit F Mew is the best bring in my opinion. So Knockoff could have a 60% chance to Oko if he's no defense investment. So it is in my favor, and he has a obviously not Colbert Berry, but yeah, self-explanatory. Just and next we have Savali Grass. This is I toyed a lot with this set. I used to be it went from Savali Steel to Bug to Fairy to Flying. Like this thing was all over the place, but I ended up deciding to go with Grass because it let me handle Primarina and Sceptile a lot better, as Primarina is like a huge threat, and Sceptile can outspeed my entire team and just revenge everything, so I wanted to bring this thing. Outrage is nice to hit stuff like Scolipede neutral and Arcanine neutral, just in case. Like if I don't need this Savali Grass anymore, I could just click Outrage in case, just to get damage off and sack it. Also, it's Como for some damage. Not a lot, but it still hits it for damage, which is nice. If I lock, I do have to be careful. If he brings Mimikyu, I can't lock myself into Outrage that early. Toxic is nice for Mew because like that's my main way of whittling it down, and a couple mons like in the back. But yeah, next we have the goat, the goat Avalugg. This mon, let me tell you, right? This mon eats hits. Like Mamoswine, Banded Mamoswine does not even 2-hit KO this thing, which is crazy. It's so fat. Arcanine doesn't 2-hit kill me if he's physically offensive. Scolipede doesn't 2-hit kill me if he's SD. SD does like not that much. Not even ZSD can't kill me. After Rocks, I don't think it can't kill me either. Como, if he's Dragon Dance, can't kill me at full. And Avalanche just Okos like all these mons. Mimikyu literally cannot touch this thing. Yeah, he just got a lot of physically offensive mons, so this is very nice for that. And yeah, just Rapid Spin for my Stealth Rocks weak mons, and just to get those, like he has the potential of bringing spikes, stacking Scolipede, so I wanted to get those off. Toxic is nice in case he wants to go hard Primarina or Mew on this, so I could just get a Toxic off on that thing and, you know, start whittling it down slowly. But next we have Mayweather, the Breloom, rocking the Focus Sash, Spore, Mach Punch, Bullet Seed, Force Palm. The reason why I don't have Rock Tomb on this for the Scolipede or Arcanine is because Sceptile is like a huge threat, and I want to be able to Force Palm that thing. Maybe get a Force Palm into Mach Punch, 2 KOs, and 2 Mach Punches doesn't, I believe. Also, Force Palm is nice for Como. And yeah. Other than that, Spore, I could put stuff like Mew to sleep. If I don't already have that Toxic, I could put Arcanine, Scolipede, like just anything to sleep really would be beneficial to me. Como to sleep would actually be really nice because Como is kind of a problem, like a defensive one. But yeah, max speed just so because I don't really need bulk on this thing, and I don't want to run Adamant because I want to be able to outspeed a Primarina. So this is also like my main way of revenging Primarina if her arcs aren't up. But I want him because in my mocks I saw Mew that wasn't speed creeping Breloom, so I just wanted to run max speed just in case, so I could outspeed Mew on the off chance he doesn't speed creep Breloom. Like max speed, maybe he aggressive speed creeps, I don't know, but that's also nice, so I could get a Spore off and like Bullet Seed and stuff like that. And the final we have Bandurus. Now this thing is very strong. Like this thing 2-hit kills his entire team. Like I said, like if he doesn't bring Rotom Fan, he has no ground resist. I don't believe I mentioned actually. Like Rotom Fan was his only ground immunity. Other than that, like his second best option to switch into this is Mega Sceptile, which is kind of funny because Mega Sceptile just gets owned by U-turn. Like Bug ground hits his entire team. Like Mew, if he could run a really defensive Mew and sort of check this, but knock off and I could just U-turn on that thing for days. But I believe the HP investment, so I don't get Oko by anything from Sceptile. Mamoswine obviously can kill me, so that's That's kind of bad. Explosions there, just in case Mew is max defense and he's like some sort of Calm Mind variant. I could explode on that thing, maybe for him. Maybe he clicks like a Ice Beam, and then I actually get off an explosion first, and I kill that thing. So yeah, I got a lot of breakers this game, a lot of offense. So let's just hop into the battle, see how this game turns out. Okay, so here we are with the battle. As you can see, he actually brings Mamoswine, Mimikyu, Arcanine, Mew, Como, and Scolipede. He didn't bring a lot of stuff I expected, actually. He didn't bring Primarina or Sceptile. He actually brought the Arcanine and Mimikyu instead, which I don't really know why, because I don't know what Arcanine does this game. I also don't, like, Mimikyu is alright, but like Arcanine, I really don't know what Arcanine does this game. It didn't really do much, doesn't wall anything, doesn't, like, the offensive side is alright. But he would have to predict with Wild Charge and Flare Blitz, and I do have Azu and like 2 Electric Immunities, but we'll see what he does decide to bring. No ground immunity, so Earthquake Spam is nice. Also, he didn't bring Sceptile, so like I could just Bolt, like Thunderbolt and Grass Knot's the only coverage I need this game. Actually, no, he has Como. What am I talking about? No, just ignore what I just said, but no Primarinas used. That means that actually means what's his name? Silvally. That means Silvally is kind of useless this game. So you'll see how I play with that. Kind of just play recklessly with that. But I do decide to lead with my Azu because I literally just pick up a free kill. It's like turn 1 free kill with Azu because he has no resist to like my dual stab. But he decides to lead Mew. I just go for knockoff here because there's no way he's going Como on this Azu. So like I could just get rid of something's item, unless it's like a Z move from Scolipede. Even then, knockoff is still gonna be doing a ton. So he actually goes for T-Bolt. I'm max BDF, so that does nothing. And knockoff kills this thing. So it was a roll in my favor to kill if he was no defense investment. He had to be a lot of defense investment for it to be a guaranteed roll to live. But I do knock out Mew turn 1, which is a huge threat out of the way. That is very good for me. He goes on to Como. I just make the hard read, like hard switch into Thundurus because I figured this thing would set up Rogs, and I also didn't want to go Avalugg just in case he was a special variant. As the special variant would just Oko Avalugg. Like Avalugg is very fair on the special side. But I just click Nasty Plot here, and this is where things start to get a little bit dicey. Is the least, like, that's the least way I could put it. But I go for Nasty Plot expecting a switch maybe into Mamoswine or something, but he actually goes Mimikyu, which is odd because Mimikyu can't Oko me, and I have a Citrus, so I could get like back up to maybe like 50% or something. So I go for Thunderbolt. He clicks Swords Dance here, so I'm like, what? I outspeed you, why would you click Swords Dance? But as you see here, he's actually Focus Sash Mimikyu, which is actually a really cool prep because that gives him guaranteed 2 free turns, like from the Disguise to get up an SD, and from the Focus Sash to click Play Rough. So that's actually really cool prep on his part. But unfortunately, I get the Para, and then I get the full Para, which is like really bad for him. And like that mattered a lot because this Thundurus would have been dead pretty much, and I would have had to went Azu just to Aqua Jet this thing, and then Como would have got a free switch, and then this, like, the game would have been completely different. But that's really bad. But you know, it is Pokemon. There's not really much we could do about that. Like Thunderbolt doesn't even have a high para chance, so it's not like I was going for that. But yeah, then he gets full parried again, which is like really bad. So he can't even get a Shadow Sneak off. So it's like, oh, I'm so sorry, Tone. But he goes Mamoswine. Like I said, I live the Life Orb Ice Shard. The only way he kills me if he's Choice Banded, which he actually shows to be Choice Banded. So that's actually really good information for me. So that means I could get a free spin off. I killed the Ghost type on his team, so I actually do get a free spin here. It goes Arcanine, which is nice because like he could go for Toxic, Flamethrower, Flare Blitz, which is bad for my Avalugg. Here, like I said, I play recklessly with my Silvally Grass. I just go hard into it because I really don't need it. Like, everything beats it on this team. So I want to just get a Toxic off on as much things as I can. before Savali goes down. Actually, go for parting shot. Never mind, I don't go for toxic. What am I saying? But I go for parting shot into Azu, and this just gives me a free kill. If I go for liquidation, but actually I go for play rough, predicting the Como, so no rocks for him, which is amazing. He actually reveals Rocky Helmet, which is interesting. But yeah, I go for play rough, predicting this thing. So now he has no water resist. So now I can just click liquidation as much as I want, or Aqua Jet. I switch out because this thing literally can't touch Avalugg. Like, Avalugg walls the rest of his team. Like, Avalugg walls Mamoswine and Scolipede, so all I have to do is get rid of Arcanine, and just Avalugg just wins. But he goes hard Mamoswine to get a knockoff off, which is understandable, because leftovers were kind of annoying for him. But I could just click Toxic here. Get something Toxic. No way he's going Scolipede there, and even if he did, I would probably double Toxic, expecting the double. But I go hard Savali here, eat up the Flamethrower, maybe just to get an Outrage off, I believe. Yeah, I go for Outrage just to get this thing low in range of my Lando. So I just keep clicking Outrage to get stuff weakened. He goes below 50% after this turn, and he goes hard Scolipede. I click Outrage. Oh no, I get confused, which is fine. I mean, this Scolipede like loses to Avalugg anyways. Here I just click Avalanche. Maybe I should have doubled, predicting that, but like he could have went Mamoswine. Like, he showed to go Mamoswine before, and I didn't want to risk that. Even then, I could just go hard Lando here, as either he was Morning Sunning there or Toxic. I didn't think he would have Will-O-Wisp there, because he would need coverage for maybe for like Azu or like Extreme Speed or something. So I didn't think he would have Will-O-Wisp since he showed Toxic. So I predicted the Morning Sun there, go hard into Lando, and then I could just click this is like a free Earthquake here, get big damage on something. But he actually is Shuka Berry, but I still kill through the Shuka Berry, which is like crazy to think about it, because that Mamoswine, or that Lando is really strong. But he misses the Icicle Crash, not a big deal, because I would have ate that anyways. And now Avalugg just picks up the game, because like nothing on his team could touch Avalugg. Not even Superpower Mamoswine could be able to kill me, because like his like attack gets dropped and stuff, and I could just recover that stuff off. I'm pretty sure he's just going for a crit here, which is fine. I mean, I could just go hard Lando knowing that this thing is banned, but I did want to recover up to as high amount as I could, and here I go hard Lando because I know he's banned. There's no way his Ice Shard would have killed my Thundy if he wasn't banned, and I could just pick up a kill with Lando, and now Avalugg just walls this Scolipede. So that is GG. I win 4-0 versus Tone, so good game, Tone. Kind of a hacksy game with the Mimikyu, but like nothing we could do about that, honestly. But yeah, after this game, I don't want to spoil the other games, so make sure you watch all the other games. But after this game, we actually never mind, I'm not gonna spoil, but like we are pretty high up in the conference. So that's really nice. I believe we're 5 and this is week 6, right? Yeah, I think we're 5-1. So that's really nice. Next week we play. Who do we play next week? Yeah, we play Keegan next week. So look out for that video. But other than that, that's been it. Peace.